Welcome to NOTV. Aji ide NOTV thang Kohima de Northfield School de aina je. Itu school de aina thagero aji ta organization keep a city clean together we can thana aina ide campaign ekta luje cleanliness awareness kani. To ami na itu program luina tade message nutun na luje. Aro ami thana eta sura je tai lobby kota odi grow about the cleanliness no. Welcome to NOTV sir. So ti ami na nam aro designation to you.
Hello, good morning everyone, viewers of N.C.C. I am Dr. Zhokusheyi Rhakho. I am an assistant professor at Government College, but presently I'm serving as officer on special duty, Governor of Nagaland. Thank you.
So ekon do you apni bi aji tu program lo cleanliness la apni bi kibek to kuyo ba ho.
Yes. The program on cleanliness that we have held today is very good, very fantastic, I should say. Not just the program went very well, but the location, the place itself, it synchronized quite well. It is a beautiful school, beautiful place, and the program went very well. And I believe that the participants who were present today, they are encouraged one way or the other. And I believe that we not just become hearers, but we also become the doers of the world. I believe that every one of us who attended the program today will put into practice whatever we have heard today about things on cleanliness and things on how we should go about to bring a change to our society or for the betterment of our society.
So itu mohon aji program de awareness campaign la jaise cleanliness kani aro mana society de cleanliness to it starts from individual action la itu start na jaw la ro even in the days to come bi mohon itu continue na jaw la so ekon do you have any message for the youth for the people in living in our society especially for the nagas in the days to come cleanliness to kina jaw la ro what is your opinion on that?
If we ever hope for change, it should start with you and me. That is important. And if we are ever dreaming of a change for the better, or the cleanliness in particular that we are dealing with today, it should start with the young people, the youth. If the youth of today is imbibed with the values of cleanliness, with a sense of responsibility, how to be clean or how to keep our society and environment clean. If the youth are imbibed with such values, then the miracle of change for the better lies there. And so, this is my message for the youth of our society today. The change has to start with you and me. That's important.
Thank you so much, sir. So, are we do cleanliness kani? Iku apni la past life de iku experience tadi na message complete boleh aslan hai to.
Yes. Thank you for the question once again. You see, do you ever wonder why people in other parts of the world are advanced? For example, the Western countries, especially the European countries and the American countries, or even some of the Asian countries which are very advanced, like Japan or Korea or Singapore. Do you ever wonder why they are advanced? The reason is this: they are advanced not because they are economically affluent, they are economically rich. They are advanced because they are mentally advanced in the first place. So in order for a society to progress and grow, it is necessary and important that citizens are mentally advanced in the first place. I have a very good experience some years back. Some years back, I happened to visit a country, Japan, as one of the government of Indian youth delegates to study the environment and culture of the Japanese society. If we look at the metropolitan cities, mega cities like Tokyo, one of the biggest cities in the world, you walk into the street and you won't find even a single plastic or single paper lying on the ground. And that is very startling. It is very surprising. Now, when we inquire about why the city is so clean, and in fact, there is not even a single dustbin lying on the street. Now, why the city is so clean? When we inquire about it all goes back to the culture and tradition and the sensibility, the sense of responsibility the citizens of that place and the country have. You know, if we look at the Japanese society, all this idea of cleanliness, it starts right from the kindergarten. The Japanese school, in the kindergarten itself, they have a curriculum. They will teach the youngsters how to be clean, how to have a civic sense. So that's how a sense of responsibility is inculcated in the minds of the youngsters when they're still very young. And the day they grow up, no one need to tell them anything about cleanliness. No one need to tell them to pick wrappers of plastic and put it in the dustbin. No one need to tell them anymore because they're being brought up in such kind of environment. And in the Japanese society, what we have experienced firsthand out there is that supposing a person use a paper or they use a plastic, they wouldn't throw anywhere like that. They don't even throw in the street, even if there is a place to throw garbage. In fact, there is hardly a place to throw garbage out there. So when they use a plastic or paper, what they do is that they will keep it in the pocket, or they will keep it in their bag, and they will go home and throw it in the home dustbin, or they will go to the office and throw in the office dustbin. That's how they are able. That's how they are able to maintain that kind of cleanliness, that much conscious society. So, if we are to maintain cleanliness, if we are to bring such kind of change and transformation, we have to build a sensible society. We have to build a responsible society. Now the point is our society responsible society? Are we responsible enough? Just look at our society, just look at our street, our road for example. The road which runs in front of your house and my house. There are potholes, there are darts. Do we ever care to fill the smallest of potholes? Now, where is our sense of responsibility? There are peppers, there are darts which are just lying there in front of our house, on the highway, on the road, on the main street which run in front of our house. Do we really give the slightest care, or do we have the slightest comprehension or concern to at least fill one single pothole, or keep in front of the road, in front of our house clean? Now, if we started inculcating the sense of responsibility, if we started inculcating a sensible society or sensible values, if an individual is being imbibed with such kind of sensible values, if a society becomes a responsible society, then the change will come from there. And now, in order to produce a sensible society, a sensible citizen, it should start with the youth. It should start with the school children. It should start right from our villages. The student unions, we have to do quite a lot in this regard. Our school have to do quite a lot in this regard. It's not enough that we publicize only in the press. It's not enough that there are some assigned people who take their responsibility. It should become each and everyone's concern. It should become you and my responsibility. And if that values becomes our values, becomes a combined value or value of our society, the miracle of change will be there, right there itself. That's what I would say.
Thank you so much for the message. Itu report Malaysia, I'm here and my camera person in the Basing. Thank you for watching NLTV.